I think it's about having all the parties agreeing on who's responsible for what, and following through on the concept throughout the study, and be very clear with each other on who has what responsibilities in the execution. I think, of course, eventually with clear delineation of responsibilities comes empowerment. Empowerment on the side of the CRO, empowerment also on the side of the sponsor, of the client. But clearly, I think it's more about clarity in who is responsible for what, as well as clarity in decision making, and I think those clarity eventually is leading to empowerment. And I would also go so far and say I would not want to take away empowerment from also the sponsor company. Eventually it's their project, it's their baby, it's what the company is working on for many years, and you as a CRO are only part of it for a certain period of time. And I think we also have to respect that and have to also let pharma companies be part of the execution. But again, back to my earlier comment and statement, I think it all is about clarity, clear understanding who's responsible for what, and this eventually will drive empowerment.
Well, I think the whole thing is that they've got to look at the functions that CROs are going to be charged with performing. Obviously, they're going to be looking to implement and execute clinical trials in terms of recruitment, monitoring, evaluations. The question that has to be asked is, are the CROs really doing the complete job that they're charged with? Are they really recruiting the right patient populations? Do they understand where those patient populations are? Do they speak to the patient populations? Do they have the appropriate partnerships with patient advocacy organizations that can help them set and meet those goals? The question comes down to engagement. Are we creating the right partnerships? Are we having the right partners to really achieve the mission that we're setting out to perform?
If you look at the pharma industry over the last 10 or 20 years, we've entered into more and more partnerships and collaborations. Historically, it was pharma CRO. Then we had CRO in the sites, as well as pharma in the sites. I think that we need to take into account that our collaborations may become a little complex, but it also needs to involve the right stakeholders. So we need to have the pharma to pharma, we need to have the pharma to CRO, and we need to have the pharma, CRO and sites as well. And when I say sites, it's not just about the investigator sites, but it's about the patients too. So we need to be a lot more conscious and focused about where those relationships lie and what is our objective to make sure that we have the right stakeholders.